There's never ever one specific reason why someone would get baptized in the Seventh-day Adventist Church. As in my case, I grew up in the Roman Catholic faith, but at the age of 16, I started questioning my belief when my brother, who was a taxi driver, was told that there was no proof that St. Christopher ever existed. Now, St. Christopher was the patron saint of taxi drivers, and my brother also had a chapelet hanging on the rearview mirror in front of him. So I had a problem there. I remember actually shedding a tear coming from school, walking through Woodford Square, and said, well, if there's no evidence, why are we worshiping St. Christopher? Anyhow, time passed. I became a man and started doing a lot of stupid things. Started smoking, started drinking. And one night, while I was in a snacket in Malabar, I saw the place in front of me, the room in front of me, seemed filled with a strange light, a strange darkness, light, smokiness. And I heard a voice say, Eric, come out from here. I want you to do something for me. Now I looked around thinking it was my brother, but he was nowhere around. So I sat down and I heard the voice again. So I said, but what is nonsense is this? Anyhow, I got up and I went outside and I looked up in the sky. I said, but who is talking to me? Maybe God is talking to me. I said, but God doesn't talk to people these days. I said, what's wrong, boy? Anyhow, I decided to leave there and I heard some singing and I realized there was a church nearby. So I walked across to the church and it was the Bethel Pentecostal Tabernacle. And I went into the church and I was pulled inside actually by one of the elders probably. And I was told to pray. I realized I couldn't pray. Now remember, I grew up in the Catholic Church. I was a archbishop. I was an acolyte. I was a member of the Legion of Mary. I was everything in the Catholic Church. So I knew how to pray. Anyhow, to cut a long story short, I got baptized in the Pentecostal faith. But strangely enough, I didn't feel comfortable. I started reading the Bible and I read the Bible several times from Genesis to Revelation. And the only thing that struck me is why, if we believe in the Lord Jesus Christ, why don't we do what he says? And I looked at the Ten Commandments and I found that nobody was looking at the Ten Commandments. They look at nine probably, but the most important one, which was keep the Sabbath day holy. This is the Sabbath day, Lord thy God. They didn't look at that, and that to me was hypocrisy. So when I came to Maloney to live, and my wife told me, look, there's a tent in the Maloney area. Why a Seventh-day Adventist tent? Why don't we go there? And I went there, and the very first night I went, I realized, I said, this is the church for me. My wife and I got baptized, Pastor McCoon. That was around 1990, I think it was. And I've never stopped coming. For a while, I was away for a little while. I came back and eventually I decided, look, this is a church for me. I've never regretted it. All my children are Seventh-day Adventists. And they don't live around the area. One lives in Chaguanas, next one lives in San Grande, one lives in Malabar. But we have a chat, family chat, and on that chat we discuss biblical things every single day. They do the adult Bible Sabbath school classes, And basically, I'm very happy, I'm very proud of my family, and I pray that when we do end our lives here on earth, we'll meet up again in that big cathedral in the sky. Thank you very much for listening.